Hi angels, I'm Alethea and Nana. I live in the Arctic North on Ellesmere Island. For a while I've been thinking about starting this channel to talk about the things that I have been learning more fully and more completely in my time since I got here. Although they're not necessarily, like survival tips in the wild or tips on hiking, fighting polar bears, nothing like that. They're more wellness advice, wellness tricks, things that make me feel happy. I have reached a point where I no longer wish to be unhappy, and I no longer wish to see my friends be unhappy. That's the purpose of this channel, is to hopefully help one person feel a little bit happier, even if it's just me. I guess that's selfish, but here we are. The first thing I want to talk about is slowing down, especially in a time like this when there is so much stress. Where I am, I live and work in the Arctic North. I still have my job that I go to every day, and it is every day. That is one thing, is that through my own preference, I'm working 7 days a week. That's because I prefer to have a routine that is very stable. I don't like to have days off unless there is something occupying that entire day. I don't like to have days of just rest. So I think you can probably see where this is going. I work 7 days a week, varying intensities. This is not an extremely hard job. It is a difficult one sometimes. There are different periods of ebb and flow of intensity in the job. So it's not hard. I just came out of a period of increased flow. So there's a lot of flow. There's a lot more work going on. It's the end of the month, and so that's always busier for me. I had a moment where I actually thought to myself, I should probably take the day off soon. I did in fact pick up the phone to call my supervisor and say I'm taking a day off soon, but nobody answered at the other end. I dropped it and I just let it go to the side, figured that was that. I am good. I don't need to push for this. The end of the month came and went. The weekend came. During the course of my duties, I smoked myself in the face, one solid one, with a fridge door, and actually cut open my forehead, giving myself a minor head injury. So that's what this beautiful accoutrement is for, is to not only make me look like something out of an anime, but to cover up the gash in my forehead, because it's kind of gross. It's not that big of a wound, but as anyone who's ever had a forehead injury knows, they bleed quite a bit. They're just generally a bit unsightly. So I did cover it up with this. I am going to show you later for the curious. I didn't want to go through this entire video with my injury out. Needless to say, I got a day off. In fact, I got 2 days off. It was very much one of those moments where it was just like, you really need to slow down. Whether it is my body telling me that, some higher being, or the universe, or just good old-fashioned luck, coincidence that it happened at a time when I really needed to slow down, or it's a consequence of really needing to slow down. I can still take the hint and apply it and try and soften my days perhaps, so that not only does this not happen again, but perhaps I don't feel quite as stressed and quite as worked. I don't feel overworked, but I definitely feel worked. These are the little messages from the universe. That's how I think of it. I think of it as a message from the universe to take a step, take a pause, and relax. And I really wanted to pass that on to other people, that if you're feeling worked, whether it's by work or by your play, forced fun as might be happening, during times of forced rest. Take it easy on yourself. Take it slow. Be gentle. It's not just advice that we give to our puppies whenever they're biting a little bit too hard, but maybe for ourselves. Be gentle with yourself. Take it softly. Hopefully you won't have a head injury to show for it. So I'm just gonna, it's not big, it's not bad, it's just right there. And it looks worse than it is because the steri strip caught some of the blood before it fully sealed in, and so it's sort of dried there. So we'll just put that back. That's enough of that. I figured this was a good introduction to how I wanted to start. Well, this isn't exactly the introduction that I wanted to have to start this channel. What I wanted to do was have a conversation about insomnia and maybe what it's like to live in an environment of full darkness as well as an environment of full light, depending on the time of year, because I have experienced both here. But that will come. That will likely be my next video. Maybe. We'll see how the universe interrupts me next time. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope we'll be great friends. This is a new beginning that I'm really looking forward to. I used to sign off on my old channel, Have a Lovely, because I couldn't think of anything else to say. And I can't think of anything else to say now. But I want you to be the best you that you can be right now. Thank you so much.